Sahana Vavatu Sahanau Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu ma Vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om. Shanno Mitra Samvarunaha Sanna Indro Brahaspatihi Shanno Vishnurukramaha Namo Brahmane Namaste Vayo Tvameva Pratyaksham Brahmasi Tvameva Pratyaksham Brahma Vadishyami Rutam Vadishyami Satyam Vadishyami Tanmamavatu Tadvaktaramavatu Avatu Mam Avatu Vaktaram. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om. Today my class is going to be extraordinary because not only Sonia and all there, but there is one person whom I like so much. Rohini Manohar. Lalu is there.
Hari Om, uncle.
Lalu, my class is going to hit the roof today.
No.
Great, great Lalu.
Hari Om, uncle.
Hari Om, Hari Om. Yes, please listen. Why we say this? Please listen. Almost every person says this, including Gurudev. Including Sri Gurudev says, please listen. What does it mean? You have to give your total attention. Why? Because this is something, we know what we are talking, extraordinary. One class, you listen properly. Any one of my class is enough. Any one of my class is enough. Because it's complete. It's complete with the subject, it's complete with the technique, it's complete with the experience. And hence, kindly, if you are not getting that, what I am expecting, you should ring me up or you should send me messages. Because you should not miss this chance. That is why Gurudev, almost many speakers say, because of their sincerity, please listen. Because they know what they are doing. Right? Now, the problem of everyone, maybe 900 crores of people in the world, is they are all aiming at the right goal. The only goal for all, the sinner to saint, to the blind, to the most literate. There is only one goal. Means are many, but goal is one. To gain total happiness, unconditional, unpunctuated, eternal happiness, which should never leave us. See, you want this, very fair. But when you want something like this, it's almost godhood. You may say, I don't know that, but that's what you are doing. You are searching for happiness, which is unconditional, unpunctuated, total. When you are doing that, as an intelligent person, should you not make inquiries about that? Can you just start because my neighbor built a house, I will also build a house. My neighbor got a car, I'll also get a car. My neighbor got a wife, I will also get a wife. My neighbor got a second wife, I will also get a second wife. This is not the way to live as an intelligent person. You need something extraordinary, you have to make inquiries. We have all false information, false tools, false effort to the right goal. False information, false tools. We have. The basic simple thing in this pursuit this I heard about 40 years back, 40, 50 years back. I want happiness. Somebody said, drop I and want. You have it. I want happiness. Drop I, drop want. You are already that. Why? As long as you are putting forth the effort, the mind is working. There is an agitation because of the effort. Effort itself is friction. The mind is agitated. You are working for happiness. Where and how you will be happy? Where and how you will be happy? Choosing to be in friction all the time. Choosing to be in friction. Wanting peace, happiness, free from agitations. You want that, but what you are doing is the opposite of it. How do you say that? Today we have most developed without asking a very basic fundamental question. Is there somebody whom I can approach who has got this happiness? How do you call yourself a gold medalist, a doctorate, a Nobel laureate, without this fundamental inquisitiveness? It is very strange, you know. This shows the mischief of God. He has created such a lovely world where anybody, whatever they want, they have already. But he make them all struggle. He make them all struggle. Why? That's a play. That's a game. Any game is like that. Any game is like that. If there is a game where there is no question of struggle, it's not a game. Bhagavan loves games, and therefore he does. Is he a sadist? No. You are seeing from your time frame. Therefore, you feel is not right. The dreamer in the dream will feel horror. You also experienced a horrible state. Having got up, you experienced a horrible dream. Have you ever, for 1 minute, regretted it, or did you go on inquiring? See, this I dreamt like this. Oh, I suffered and all that. Did you ever say that? No, because it's a dream. Bhagavan is dreaming. The time frame is the same. He is enjoying. In the dream, the dreamer cannot complain against the waker because he is not different from them. Bhagavan's dream you cannot question because you and Bhagavan are not different. In fact, I didn't want to make even this serious. I wanted to make it very simple. But this is the only way I can make you think where you are going wrong. The very pursuit, the very expectation, the very process is wrong. I want to gain happiness, total happiness. How will I get it? Knowledge. How will I get the knowledge? Go to classes. Which classes? Vedanta. What all they teach there? Gita. Gita, 15 chapters over. The teacher said that's enough. No, we want to complete the 18 chapters. Yes. Shankara says, Bhagavad Gita, kinchidadita. A little is enough. You want 18 chapters. Over, then what? Sir, Upanishads. Hare, okay, I will do one Upanishad, that is enough. Taittiriya. After this, sir, we need Mundaka. After that, Mandukya. After that, 11 Upanishads. After that, Brahma Sutra. You think you will get the peace that you want? You will get the peace that you want. If it's a peace depending on these efforts, it's not an infinite peace, because infinite peace cannot depend on anything, including God. Please think over this. If you have a problem, come to me. Because in the class I have limitations. In the class I have limitations. I have said this in my chick class in ICF 37 years before. I said, I do not know everything, but whatever I say, I know. I do not know everything, but whatever I say, I know. And here I am talking with so much confidence that this is not a process. This is not through effort. This is there as I am talking. Because anything that comes through effort is a product of time and space, naturally finite. If it is infinite, it is there everywhere and you are not different from it. That infinite only has to be known. It's not a product of effort. How do I know that? Who is asking this question? Ramana Bhagavan's technique. Who is asking this question? How do I know that? No, my mind is asking. Is there something called your mind? It was different yesterday. It was different 10 minutes back. It will be different after 10 minutes. Where is your concrete mind? Is there something called your mind that it is asking and I can rely and answer that? It was not there a few minutes before. It will not be there a few minutes later. What's your mind? And you say, my mind. Who are you then? I will answer your mind. Why should I answer you? Who are you? Mind has a doubt, mind has an agitation, mind seeking happiness, mind working for it. What about you? I don't know. What about in sleep? Mind is not there. Why didn't they bury you? In sleep, mind is not there. Why didn't they bury you? And what was the experience in sleep? Total happiness. That is you. The one who sees the mind, who employs the mind, who is not the mind, who is behind the mind, who is beyond the mind, and all problems belong to the body, mind, intellect, and you are beyond that. You have none of the problems. What is sadhana in this? What is study in this? Where are 18 chapters of Gita and Upanishads and all that? So you should ask me. You have not studied all of them. I did. You stopped studying. No, I am doing even now. Why are you doing? That's the only way I enjoy myself, because that is my mirror. I don't have to do anything. I don't have to do anything. I just want to escape this dirty fellow, my mind. And therefore, I go on looking at the mirror, Upanishads, Gita, etc., etc., etc. So this, as long as you are searching for perfection in the imperfect world of names and forms, you are chasing your own shadow. You are chasing your own shadow. Stop searching. Stop all activity, including the mind and intellect. Like in your dream, bring deep sleep. Bring the state of deep sleep into waking. Bring the state of deep sleep into waking. Withdraw the mind from the body. Withdraw the mind from its own self by focusing to the consciousness. See whether you are a zero or a hero. You are not a zero. Try that. That's what you find in meditation. Withdrawing from the body, mind, intellect, like in sleep, is not a nothingness, is an awareness, is bliss. Doesn't change. That's what you are. How long does it need for you to do this exercise? How long do you need to do this exercise? You don't need more than 1 minute. You got the knowledge. Take it from me. You got the knowledge. After that, habitual thoughts will come through vasanas, confusions. But knowledge, you have got it. If you had followed me, you won't follow. Because as I am talking, you are thinking, he said this, that book says this book says that. So you won't get it. I'm not cursing you. I'm only trying to tell you how to do it next time. Understand? You think I have no problems. I have no worries. I was named when I was 25 by children who were reading all the, in those days, Tintin books. There is a character called Madeline Duck. That Madeline Duck, I believe, imagines, I am sitting now, the roof may fall on my head. I am called Madeline Duck because that's what my nature of the mind is. I didn't say mind was. I am saying mind is. Then what right have you got to tell us? That's the exact right I got to tell you because I have all these imperfections around me, but I know I am not that. I dismiss them. I own me. You don't have to do also anything for this. Dismiss all that worries you is not me. Don't try to stop the worries. Don't try to stop the agitations. Don't try to stop thinking. Say it's not me. Who am I? Who is not the one who is thinking, worrying, expecting. When I stop all that, what remains is me. Simple, beautiful, practical, experiential. There's no doubt in this. Absolutely no doubt in this. I can tell you with the same confidence as Sri Ramakrishna Paramahamsa told Vivekananda, yes, there is no doubt in this. It is true. Right now, you are not getting it because you have no faith in yourself, you have no faith in me. So if this is as simple as that, this thing, then what is Taittiriya Upanishad saying? Taittiriya Upanishad is more intelligent than me. I am talking through my hat, forgetting all the basics. Taittiriya Upanishad recognizes the man's limitations. So first it trains the equipment. It trains the equipment to grasp this 1 minute truth. There were some books, 1 minute nonsense. This is 1 minute truth. Right? Taittiriya Upanishad recognizes this problem because of man's belief in getting something by doing. Man doesn't believe he can get something without doing. Man doesn't believe that he can ward off, write off his worries. Man doesn't believe he can become immortal without trying. Man doesn't believe he should not resist death. Two things only you do. Last week also I gave the message. Think over, do. Do not resist pain. Do not resist death. You are immortal. You want reference? 14th and 15th verse of 2nd chapter. Exactly what I am talking is there. Tam titikshasva bharata. Why should I? Yam he navyatayante te purusham purushashrava samadukka sukham dhiram saha amrutatvaya kalpate. He becomes fit for immortality. The moment he stops worrying about that. 15th sloka of the 2nd chapter. Root is in the 14th. That's why I combine. Why am I struggling today? Because you are all the time expecting something to happen. Gather, go on, gather knowledge. Taittiriya complete. Mundaka complete. Mandukya complete. Brahma Sutra complete. Gurudev beautifully asked somebody. He showed his library. So Gurudev saw and said, have you gone through all these books? He said, yes. Swamiji asked, Have one book gone through you? You don't even need one book. If only you get one sentence. Every day you are getting messages from Gurudev. So many messages forwarded. And Gita 365, Upanishad daily. Every day one sentence of Gurudev is enough. It is not merely the substance, technique. It has his tapas. It has his tapas. So, please do not expect something to happen tomorrow. This is my struggle. It will not happen. Do not expect something to happen tomorrow. If it doesn't happen today, it will not happen tomorrow, because that which is infinite is there now. If you are missing now, how will you get it tomorrow? You are missing. Why? Because you are expecting certain things. Your mind is in the past and the future. What is worth in this world to be worried? Mind will worry. You consciously to give it a weight. You consciously to accept it. What is worth in this world? Please tell me, any one of you tell me, this is worth in this world. I would like to know. What is it worth in this world? Nothing. Nothing. You are worth. You are worth. You are everything. Hold on to you. Ignore the world. Hold on to you. Ignore the world. But you cannot do it because you have been habituated to go astray. So Taittiriya Upanishad recognizes this and starts major portion of the book trying to discipline our mind and intellect to come to the level of listening. And then suddenly he gives here and there statements about the Atman. And then again, the problem is this. Once you have listened to Vedanta, you think the world is useless. Because I just now challenged you, give me one thing worthwhile. So immediately you say, you only said nothing is worthwhile, so I am leaving everything. What are you leaving? Whatever you are leaving, is it not God? Whatever you are leaving, is it not God? What are you leaving? Where are you going? I want to go to Himalayas. Must go. For what? To know that what is there in Himalayas is there in me. Without going, you won't know. Go. Meet the Mahatmas. Satsang. You must. But what is to be known there? There's nothing to go. Nowhere to go. Whatever I want to go is in me. You can't understand me because I'm not a foreigner. A foreigner writes a book on the same topic, Alchemist. You will enjoy it. He went all around the world, then finally found he standing on the treasure, what he was searching everywhere. Paul Scott. Right? Today, all my digression and shouting is worthwhile if you have found that there's nothing for me to do. Not to resist pain, not to resist death, not to resist worry, to believe. I am conscious of these things because of the God in me as life who speaks, as life who worries. That is God. Whole world I am searching is in Him. Nobody loves me more than Him. Nobody cares for me more than Him. Nobody serves me more than Him. What is it I need, sir? Leaving this God running after everywhere. What is it, sir, you are searching? Only two things you have to know. That's not me. The God is me or with me. He never leaves me. He has everything. He loves me. I don't care what happens. I hold on to him. Is it so difficult? Is it impossible? Is it impractical? This all Taittiriya Upanishad says, do not reject anything, even the world. Prepare everything. Multiply the world. Get all the things beautiful. Equip yourself with everything. But understand that whatever you are searching is the closest to you. Shirt is not closest to me, though that is closer compared to all of you. My body is closer compared to the shirt. My mind is closer compared to the body. My intellect is closer compared to the mind. The one who is witnessing all this is closer to the intellect. When the witnessing is gone, what remains is the closest. That's God, that's me, that's consciousness. See the shirt, feel the body, feel the mind, feel the intellect, feel the witness, feel the consciousness. Matter over. That's what Taittiriya does beautifully. The technique Taittiriya adopts is extraordinary. He makes you believe there is nothing unholy in this world. Why do you say material life and spiritual life? Because of your wrong understanding. The very material is nothing but God. Two things you are doing: trying to hug it, trying to run away from it, trying to resist it. Stop all that, because it's God, it's you. It's God, it's you. Don't have to resist it. Don't have to hug it. Just accept it. World is beautiful. Gurudev's commentary, read. Gurudev's commentary on Taittiriya Upanishad is extraordinary. This Orthodox people have accepted it. I knew some, that's why I'm telling. Orthodox people have accepted Gurudev's commentary, because without Gurudev's commentary, several things in Taittiriya Upanishad goes above the head, confusing. It is Sri Gurudev, out of love for us, has made it so beautiful. So the whole Rasovai, remember, that's why I said, Gurudev comments on that. There is joy in the world. The world itself is Rasa, because it's not different from God. Only thing is, you are seeing that as an object, as somebody, something, and therefore you feel disappointed. World is Rasa. Therefore, why one object? One object, when you are depending, when it goes, you are sad. World is Rasa, means whatever you are seeing is Rasa. Whatever you are seeing is Rasa. Rasa means happiness. Raso vai saha. Rasa means happiness. Okay. So Taittiriya Upanishad tells everything is beautiful. Everything is God. Not enough. He gives basic exercises how to integrate the mind. Then he hurriedly tells, this is symbolically the womb. and then tells you how the Om, Avuma and the silence are not different. Silence is the essence of Avuma, the manifestations of the silence. And therefore, when you miss to see the silence as the essence of Avuma, you experience death and sorrow. See the silence as the essence of Avuma, enjoy the Avuma. He has said that. Then he knows your problem. Immediately you think you know everything, the world is useless, I will leave. He says, no. If you are not going to keep the right understanding, relationship, focus to the world, if you're not going to do that, you are again missing the present. So focus to the world properly. Have a right relationship. Therefore, he first told us what all to wish, inquire. I need a lot of money, fame, name, clothes. He prayed. And now he says, if you have to be tuned to this, if you are not tuned to the truth, all glittering illusions, if you are going to give attention, if you are not going to be disciplined, if you are not going to follow self-control, mind control, you will not get it. Therefore, he gives some instructions. Rutam cha swadhyaya pravachane cha, satyam cha swadhyaya pravachane cha, tapas cha swadhyaya pravachane cha, damas cha swadhyaya pravachane cha, shamascha swadhyaya pravachane cha, agnayascha swadhyaya pravachane cha, agnihotram cha swadhyaya pravachane cha, atidischa swadhyaya pravachane cha, manusham cha swadhyaya pravachane cha, praja cha swadhyaya pravachane cha, prajanascha swadhyaya pravachane cha, prajatischa swadhyaya pravachane cha, satyamiti satyavacharati taraha, tapaiti tapo nitya paurushishtaha, swadhyaya pravachane ye veti nako maudgalyaha, tadditapas tadditapaha. What is it you have to do? Remember this, understand this. What? That I told you, Om, that which is the substratum of Bhurbhuva Suha, Avuma, waking, dream and deep sleep, Sattva Raja Tama Guna, that which is the very basis, essence and substratum, that is you. Read till you don't need to read. Swadhyaya. You have to be convinced, internalized. Pravachana. This is your main occupation in life. Swadhyaya and pravachane. Swadhyaya, pravachana. Swadhyaya, pravachana. But for that, you ignore all this, you won't be successful. You have to follow Rutam. You have to follow Satyam. You have to follow Tapaha. You have to follow Damaha. You have to follow Shamaha. You have to maintain the Agni. You have to offer oblations. You have to treat guests as God. You have to love all, Manushamcha. You have to care to bring up children. All this, if you are ignoring, you cannot have the right relationship. So you have to do all that. So what is this? A beautiful integration of material life and spiritual truth. Put it in most practical way. Swadhyaya, pravachana is your main preoccupation. Without leaving Rutam, Satyam, Tapa, Dama, Shama, Agni, etc. Who else can put it so beautifully, sir? Where else you will get it? Such a beautiful integration. Such a beautiful integration. Now you should no more have confusions. Whether I should have material thing or spiritual thing. There are not two things. Spirituality expressed is material world. There are not two things. The very struggle to live takes away the peace that you are. The very struggle to gain again takes away the peace. Rutam are the truths enshrined in the Vedas. Satyam, that truth reflecting in our day-to-day life is called Satyam. Tapaha. Tapaha is heat through contemplation. That is the main tapa. But for that, follow disciplines. Tapa. Damaha, control of the senses. Shamaha, control of the mind. Agnayaha, keep the fires burning. In the house, inside the house, body. The fires, 5 fires have to be burning in the house. Atidhi, Deva, Pitru, Bhuta, Rishi, all these 5 fires should be burning in the house. Agni, offer your ego unto them. Agnihotram. Atidhi, whoever comes without tidhi, without an appointment, he is God only. Gurudev gave this exercise to somebody. Our Keshav's father literally did it. Gurudev told, tomorrow morning, the first person you meet, you prostrate. Keshav's father opened the door. There was milkman. He prostrated. The milkman got a shock of his life. Have you got the faith of Keshav's father? You don't have. I don't have. If you have that, you got it. There is no ego. Right? So Atidhi is like that. Manusham, you have to be very humane and protect the humanity. Praja, children, prajanascha, procreation, all that needed, part of life. Satyamiti satyavacha ratitaraha, this truth. Ratitara said, Satyam. Paurishishtaha said, Tapa iti tapo nityaha. He said, this truth is tapas. Mudgalasan naka, Mudgalyaha naka. Swadhyaya pravachanecha. He said, Swadhyaya pravachanecha. That is the important thing in life. Taddi tapaha, taddi tapaha. That is indeed tapas. That is indeed tapas. And now, okay. But tell me something that I can carry through. You know, this is a famous term now in lectures also. What is carry home today? Understand? What is carry home today? For everyone, the carry home is a joke. That much only they remember. Right? What is carry home? Give me something carry home. Here he gives something for you to remember it every day and do japa. To remember you are that. Every day you remember it. I was told these all things, you know, all our management gurus, Western, American, they come to Benares, learned and went back. I can give names, all of them. All the Western gurus, Dale Carnegie, Stephen Covey. All of them have come to Banaras, stayed there, learnt and went. And they give in their package, you have a value for that. This particular thing also, I think they told, if you want to achieve something, put it on the wall. Read 21 days regularly. You will achieve it. Why? Your mind has the power. Your mind should be established in that. Put it on the wall. And 21 days you read. First it was a thought. Then it becomes a habit. Then it becomes your nature. Thought, habit, nature. So that is why the japa is going to give. Daily think about this. You will become that. Daily think this. You will become that. What is the japa? Aham vrikshasya reriva kirti prustam gireriva urdha pavitro vajiniva swamrutamasmi dravinegam savarchasam sumedha amrutokshitaha iti Trishankor Vedanu Vachanam. Trishanku is a rishi, not the Trishanku of Vishwamitra. This is a different Trishanku. He is a rishi. His utterance of the Veda is, I am like the stimulator of the tree. What is this? You get a shock. Stimulator of the tree? Yes. In all spiritual languages, the world is considered a tree. I am the source of the tree. Means what? The whole names and forms, the entire world of names and forms starts from you, the consciousness. When you sleep, there is no world. The moment you get up, your world starts. First, somebody next to you, your worry starts. Right? And then one by one problem starts. Take the newspaper, put the TV, enough. 5 minutes you see the TV, read 5 minutes newspaper, enough for a psychiatrist. Right? That's how your world starts. In sleep, nothing was there. Nothing was there. So, everything starts from the consciousness. Aham vrikshasya reriva. 15th chapter, you saw that inverted tree. Urdhva moolam adashakam pavit, ashwatham prahuravyayam. Same thing. Kirtihi prustam gireriva. My glory is the peak of the mountain. Urdhva pavitro vajini va sumrtamasmi. Like the essence of the sun, high above and pure, I am that. Dravinegam, wealth and power, I am that. Suvarchasam, brilliance, I am that. Sumeda, intelligent, I am that. Amritaha, immortal, I am that. Akshitaha, imperishable, I am that. Every day suggest to this. I am miserable, I am miserable, I am the most unlucky. Tathastu, you will get from God. Aham brahmasmi, tathastu, you will get from God. So it's up to you. This is the japa every day you are supposed to do. Till you get established in that. Right? And then he continues the instructions. This is previous one before this, and this are all convocation addresses. That is when they finished the Gurukula. The teacher has given certain instructions there. Rutam cha swadhyaya pravachana satyam cha swadhyaya pravachana, all that. Now he is giving some more instructions. Vedam anutyacharyo antevasina manushasti. The teacher having taught the Vedas to the antevasi, to the residential scholars. He teaches this. Satyam vada, speak the truth. Why should I? The whole world is flourishing because of untruth. Yes, it's flourishing. But there is no peace. You are the most miserable. You are the most miserable. You speak the truth. You are the most happy person. Choose. World is flourishing. It rests on untruth. Yes. You are the most miserable, but you believe in truth. You are the most happy person. You choose. It's your choice. So, Satyam Vada, Dharmam Chara. What is Dharma? That which holds anything is called its Dharma. What is the Dharma of the world? That which holds all creatures together is Dharma. What is that which keeps all together? Living in the spirit of Yajna, harmony. Living in the spirit of Yajna, harmony. Dharmam Chara, Swadhyayanma Pramadaha. Never ignore study. Acharyaya priyam dhanamakrutya prajatantu ma vyavachesi. Beg, borrow, steal, get some money and give it to the teacher. He also has to live. Do not say, thank you, sir, and go. He needs also money. Give him some money. Right? And then do not ignore to bring out children, because every person has to be liberated. And for that, they need a birth. And you also need to grow. So do not, again there, ignore your responsibility. Satyana pramaditavyam should not be, careless with reference to the truth. Dharmana pravaditavyam with reference to dharma. Kushalana pramaditavyam to your own welfare. Everything starts, charity starts at you, not even at home. You are doing everything. You are also worshipping God because you are dear to you. Atmanastu kamaya sarvam priyam bhavati. Therefore, kushalana pramaditavyam, bhutyaina pramaditavyam, material prosperity, do not ignore. Swadhyaya pravachanabhyam na pramaditavyam, self-study and teaching should not be also ignored. Deva pitrukaryabhyam na pramaditavyam, matrudevo bhava, pitrudevo bhava, acharya devo bhava, atidevo bhava. Should never ignore your duties towards the higher principles called devas and the lineage and the ancestors, pitrukaryam. And the living God for you is your mother, matrudevo bhava. Pitru Devo Bhava, your father. Acharya Devo Bhava, your teacher. Aditi Devo Bhava, your guest. See God in all of them. Why to see God? Sir, you have been told in the beginning everything is God. You have to start here. These are easier things to see God. These are easier things to see God. Yani anavadyani karmani tani sevitavyani. Those blemishless actions you must do. Na itarani, others you should not do. Yani asmagam sucharitani. I am a teacher, he says in the Gurukula, giving comment. I am a human being. I could have done some errors. Before I got this knowledge also, I could have done some errors. Even now, unconsciously, my vasanas, I could have done some error. Do not go by that. Take what is good in me. The teacher says, take what is good in me. Follow my good actions. Tani toyopasyani. Those things you should do, upasana. Na itarani, not other things. Yekecha asmat shreyamse brahmanaha tesham tvasanena prasvasitavyam. There was a great brahmana coming there to your ashram or to your house, a scholar. Not even a scholar. A Brahmana means a sattvic, pure, divine person coming to your house. Offer him the seat. Before him, do not try to blurt out all your knowledge. Shut your mouth. Give him the seat. Both meanings are there for that. Right? Shut your mouth. Offer him the seat. And Shraddhaya Deyam. Life is in giving. Sri Gurudev, my God, tells, you make a living with what you get. You make a life with what you give. Shraddhaya Deyam. Give with all love, faith. Ashraddhaya Adeyam. Do not give with contempt or without faith or shraddha. This also can be read in Sandhi. Ashraddhaya Deyam. Some people interpret, don't worry, if you have no faith, also give. That may also be right. But common sense, Ashraddhaya Adeyam, Sriya Deyam. Hriya Deyam, Sriya Deyam, in plenty you give. Hriya, in modesty you give. Bhaya Deyam, nervousness. Why nervousness? I don't have so much to give this person. I'm only giving this much. That is the nervousness. Samvida Deyam. Samvida, with friendliness. With friendliness. Right? Then, two more instructions. Atha yedite karma vichikitsa va vritta vichikitsa va syat ye tatra brahmanaha sammarshinaha yukta ayukta aluksha dharmakama syuhu yatate tatra varteran tata tatra vartetha. Where you have a doubt about something to be done or not to be done, look for intelligent Brahmins, good people who are contemplative, sammarshinaha, yuktaha, religious, ayuktaha, independent thinkers, alukshaha, not cruel people, dharmakamaha, who follow the dharmas. See how they behave under such situations, follow their example. And then, this is most important. Abhyakyateshu ye tatra brahmana sammarshinaha yukta yukta aluksha dharmakama syuhu yadateshu varteran tatateshu varteta. In case you got a bad name, which you don't deserve. You got a bad name which you don't deserve. How do you tackle it? Same qualifications of the Brahmin. He said earlier, do as those Brahmins will do. I have got a right way of tackling this bad name. I tell, there are 1,000 things which I deserve a bad name. God has been so kind. He has not exposed me. One bad name, if he gives me, I will take it. Very simple. And then it's Yesha Adeshaha. This is the command. Yesha Upadeshaha. This is the teaching. Command is said because of his confidence in himself. Then he sees at the people, who is he to command me? Because Jamindar's children are sitting there. Then he changes. Yesha Upadeshaha. This is the advice. Yesha Vedo Upanishad. Whatever I taught you is from the Vedas. Yeta Dhanushasanam. This is the commandment of the Vedas. Evam upasitavyam. This should be followed. Evam cha etadupasyam. Thus, this teaching has to be practiced, meditated upon. Channo mitra shambar. Mark, there is a change here. I am going to chant. Shanno mitra shamvarnaha. Shanno bhavat varyamam. Shanna indro bruhaspatihi. Shanno vishnu rurukramaha. Namo brahmane. Namaste vayo. Tvameva pratyaksham brahmasi. Tvameva pratyaksham brahmavadisham. Rutamavadisham. Satyamavadisham. Tanmamavid. tad vaktaram avin mam avin vaktaram. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. The later of is all in past tense compared to the first time we chanted. First time he is praying. Now he is grateful. He says, all this I got, thank you. Thank you. He's expressing his thanks. Okay. 9:30. This chapter is over. But my budgeted talk is not over. We'll see next class. Right? But for me, the worst is over because to explain up to today is the most difficult in Taittiriya. From tomorrow is the topic which everybody is used. Right? Satyam, Jnanam, Anantam, Brahma, that's all easy. I don't have to prepare so much. Till today, whatever has been done is a nightmare. And God, my Gurudev, has taken care. Okay. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om. Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om. Narayana Narayana Narayana.